The new 6-channel Tactic radio is ideal for sport pilots and has all the features you'll need to fly most planes and helis. The transmitter features 20 model memory and an easy-to-use menu programming system. The radio is also compatible with FlyZone, Great Plains, and Helimax transmitter-ready aircraft. The radio's user-friendly functions include dual race, programmable mixing, and a wireless trainer system, all for less than $150. For features and value, we give the Tactic 650 2 thumbs up. After winning the Roar Fuel Nationals and finishing second in the world, the Hot Bodies D812 has finally hit hobby store shelves around the country. Eric Reichert gets behind the wheel to bring us the inside scoop on one of this summer's hottest buggies.
How's it going, everybody? We're out here today checking out the Hot Bodies D812 8-scale buggy. This is the current 2012 Roar National Championship buggy that's now available for you to buy, and you can race exactly the same car that Ty Tessman won with. Under the hood, you'll notice that Hot Bodies has done a lot of design work on the D812 to move everything as close to the center line as possible. Their goal was to make a buggy that handled on rough and blown out tracks. On all 4 corners, you'll see that it's got monocoque suspension arms that have little screw-on covers that keep the dirt out and help stiffen the arms themselves. They've installed 16mm fluid-filled shocks and 5mm shock towers, along with steel turnbuckles to keep everything really stiff and strong. On all 4 corners, there's new aluminum blocks, CV-style boots to keep the dirt out. And up front, you'll notice that they've installed graphite steering blocks to keep everything lightweight. Because the D812 was designed by Ty Tessman and his father Gord, along with the Hot Bodies R&D team, it really is built for the racer, by the racer. Fuel tank isn't your typical fuel tank. It's actually a clunk style that allows the car to run longer when it's upside down. When we take a look at the bottom of the chassis, you'll notice that there's a replaceable steel skid plate in the rear. It keeps the buggy chassis lasting longer because you can just take that out when it gets worn out, throw it away, and put a new one in. They've also put a new one-piece radio tray in. 6 screws, the whole thing comes out and you're all set. You can make whatever changes you need to make. For our test, we kept this as factory team as possible, and we installed a Hot Bodies Hara Edition OS Max 21XZ engine, along with an OS tuned pipe and Proline big block tires. Let's check it out on the track.
Don't miss the world's largest radio control expo coming to the Long Beach Convention Center June 1st and 2nd. This year's show is going to be a blockbuster. You'll see live demos of the latest RC cars, planes, boats, helicopters, robots, and more. Bring the whole family. And remember, kids under 12 are free. Tickets are on sale now at rcx.com or at your local SoCal Hobby People retailer. We'll see you there.
So this is how you think it's gonna go moving forward. We watch our egos touch, gloves and come out done.
Braking in your off-road tires is the key to getting maximum performance and grip out of their tread pattern. Marking your tires will ensure that you install them in the same side when you remove them for maintenance. Use a Sharpie marker and label each wheel, RF for right front, LF for left front, RR and LR for the rears. Now it will be easy to keep track of which tire goes where when you remount them.
The fastest nitro off-road racers in the world invaded Sin City this past weekend for the Silver State Nitro Challenge. Defending champions Jared Tebow and Ryan Cavalieri joined an international field that also included Yoichi Kanai, Kyosho's lead designer and world champion. RC Car Action's Aaron Waldron and Joel Navarro bring us this look at the action on the track and the drama behind the scenes.
Former Pro Buggy winner at this race, Jared Tebow, wrapping up again the 2013 Pro Buggy Championship. Jared, tell us a little bit about that race.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. I started third, had a pretty good start, actually a really good start. Pulled a little lead and my car was feeling awesome, my engine was running good, and I felt like I had some really good lines. I got a little squirrely a couple times. Adam got pretty close to me. Me and Adam really duked it out pretty hard, and it was fun. It was fairly clean, but we, you know, it wasn't super clean, but it was fun. We were slamming each other and block passing and brake checking. It was cool. And then when I got in the lead, I was like, man, I should be able to just pull away. And you couldn't really pull away. It was so much easier to drive in second than out in front. And that last, I don't know, probably 4 minutes or so, it felt like it was an hour long. It was pretty intense.
So we're actually interviewing the youngest competitor here at the Silver State Nitro Challenge. We've got 7-year-old Reese Meyer here. What do you think of the track this weekend?
It's pretty good.
Yeah? What are your favorite parts of it?
The double-double.
Yeah?
And the whoop section.
Yeah? What? You think you're pretty fast through the whoop section compared to everybody else?
Yes.
How long have you been racing now?
Since I was 3.5.
Wow, really? You got a young start. And you're here with your dad, right? He works on your cars for you?
Yep. If I break them, he fixes them.
Oh, that's nice. This probably ranks among the biggest races that you've ever won in your career, the Silver State Nitro Challenge. This being the 15th year that they've had this race. Historically, it has been one of the most prestigious nitro off-road races of the year. So, what does it mean to you to win like this? You know, in front of not only you know, just a very star-studded field of people in the pro truck class, but you know, looking forward to the nationals this year.
You know, it feels great. You know, I've been wanting a big race win. I've had my chances where I've led by good margins, and bad luck always strikes. And you know, today I was able to have the good luck for once, and it felt great to take away a big win at a big race. And for nationals, I've been to that track twice, and my car is excellent on that track, so I'm really hoping to have a good shot at the nationals this year.
This week's question is, what is aileron differential and how can it help me fly better? Model Airplane News contributor Jason Benson has the answer.
To test for aileron differential, the best thing to do is start out flying a straight and level line, going straight away from you. Pull to a 45-degree angle and basically peg the ailerons all the way over. What you're looking for is the plane to actually change heading as it rolls. So what we found with our test plane today was when we rolled right, the plane turned left. And when we rolled left, the plane turned right, meaning we had too much up aileron in the roll. So the way we fixed our aileron differential was going into the differential programming in our 12X, and we actually held the aileron over and adjusted the differential percentage until we were getting less up aileron in either direction. Then we took off and tested. So we started out at about 7%, and we noticed on the first 45 that it was still turning a little bit to the left when rolling right and the opposite when rolling left. So then we brought the plane down, we actually increased the percentage, and we ended up at about 20%. You'll find every plane's a little bit different. It's just something you need to tweak until you can pull 45, start rolling, and the plane goes dead straight and just arcs towards the earth instead of veering either direction. Hope this tip helps you out.
Head to your local hobby shop or newsstand for the June issues of Radio Control Car Action and Model Airplane News. Or get it now on AirAgeStore.com, iTunes, Amazon, or BarnesandNoble.com.
Don't forget to follow our editors on Twitter and like us on Facebook for all the latest updates and giveaways.
Thanks again for joining us on the Radio Control Show, and we'll see you next time.